Hey y'all, IRIX Guy here, back again with another videography tutorial. And you can check the link within this video's description to find all the gear. But what I'm doing is putting together a series of tutorials. They do address highly technical subject matter, but I try to explain it in a way that's easy for anyone to go out and reproduce the steps that I performed and work to master their own videography skills. So you can see right here I'm using the A7R2. You can find it within this video's description. The screen right there may be kind of hard to see because of the light out here, the sunlight, but I'm going to go through everything. So I'm simply in video mode, which is a little camera mode, and I've got the aperture set to f2. And then I'm just using ISO auto, but what's interesting about this is that with this manual focus lens that I use, and you can find it within this video's description too, you can see on the top where I've manually set the f-stop, also known as aperture, to f2, and then the distance right there for the focus is right around 6 feet. So what I do to make things easier is I carry this monopod with me, and what it does, it functions as a stand-in for the subject, in this case me, because if I'm going out, I'm hiking solo, you know, I may not have my film crew with me. So what I can do, this in essence can become somebody standing there temporarily. And then what I'll do is achieve perfect focus of the tip of the monopod. As you can see there, I'm using focus peaking, the little yellow. It's perfectly focused, and I can further confirm that it should be perfectly focused by looking at the focus on the manual lens. And then also, obviously, I'm using f2 aperture because it'll create a lot of bokeh, but keep in mind that's referred to as a very shallow depth of field. So if you're using an f-stop such as an f2, you're going to need to stand pretty much precisely in the same spot, because the depth of field, check out my video where I explain depth of field. The depth of field would, at this aperture and this distance, would likely only allow the subject to move about a half foot. So if they move beyond about a half foot, then they would go out of focus. So, you know, just something to be aware of. But yeah, this is how I do it. So, you know, ask any questions you may have. I try to keep it as simple as possible, even though it is very complex subject matter. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, youtube.com/IRIX Guy. Y'all have a good day. Hey y'all, IRIX Guy here. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to subscribe, like, and share. It's viewers like you that enable my channel to continue to grow. Thank you.